Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Planet Coaster video. I haven't done another one of these in a while, and I think the last one I did, I said, this is it, no more, haha. Well, I lied because I actually love Planet Coaster, and I think I can improve on the quality. So, instead of doing individual roller coasters, we're going to start off with an entire map. So, this episode, because I'm going to try and speed things up, we're not going to show the entire thing, because this 7-minute video took 25 minutes by itself. We're going to be doing the entire map. This episode is just landscaping, scenery, that kind of thing. And I'll try to explain what we've been doing. In case you haven't been able to tell already, I've got some allergies, stupid dust mites. So my voice is probably a bit boring, but it's the best I could do. Got to record a video for you guys. So as you can see, I've just started off with putting some hills and stuff to add a little bit of levels. And now we're going to have a lake going across the entryway. And I'll put a few lakes across the entire thing during this time. You'll see that's one's more of a pond. Just add a bit more depth to the entire level than just flat grounds. And this looks like a tiny bit strange because you can see across the entire level there actually is no water anywhere. So then you zoom in on my park and there's water there and you're kind of like, oh, water, yeah. So I'm just mainly touching up, putting some sand around it so it looks a bit more realistic. I wasn't actually sure if that was a sand texture, but did the job and it looked alright, so I accepted it. Added a few more spots around, added more sand to the other ponds and things. So my main goal for this park is trying to make it like a functioning park, to make it more realistic. It's called Spyrexian Park, or Land, if you don't actually know what it's called. But I want it to be kind of realistic. It's not like going to be flying roller coasters that make zero sense. So you may have realized the new Overwatch event is out. I'm not doing a video on it because honestly there's a ridiculous amount of videos on the new event at the moment. So if you want to see a video on that, just look up Overwatch Uprising gameplay and you'll be set. There's not really much more I had to offer there. I've done enough videos with Piri Plays for the time being, so I think I just thought I'd do a Planet Coaster video. Here I'm adding a bit more scenery, like palm trees are in the sand, looks quite nice. I had a bit of a cluster here, because you see palm trees in clusters sometimes. See, realism. A few more bushes and things. Bushes? Are those bushes? They're like palm bushes. Huh. Adding some more little trees here. Trees everywhere. Again, just little bits of depth. Put a little palm tree on that mountain, because why not? One of those red trees. Looks really colourful. Just adds to it. I like that. Some yellow trees. And then, see that? See all the trees bent? Yeah, I didn't accept that. I put it on the flat ground. Put a dead tree there because everything was looking too great. You know, I have to add a little bit of contrast. More trees. I wasn't going to put a snowy tree down there because that would have looked ridiculous. More palms, everything around the beaches. Then I decided to put some, I think it was vines that I do next. Hang on, I'm about to find out. No, more trees. Never mind, I'm wrong. So I'm adding more of these little beach trees. A bit of variety. Oh no, rocks, never mind. And I think it's around here that I start adding vines. Oh no, let's do the rocks. Should probably learn this video better. More rocks and things. Because rocks are cool. Say rock! I have no life. The great things with these videos is they don't actually take very long to make, so I'm planning on pre-recording quite a few and sticking in a folder for a rainy day when I don't have time to upload a video. But yeah, I'm planning on following this series even if it doesn't get many views, because it's fun, you know. That's my raft video. That one kind of went downhill. It got really boring. I didn't have the internet speed to actually upload more videos, so I would have had to do 10-minute videos. And then it just would have carried on a bit too much, you know, I just didn't have the time, to be honest. When I broke my collarbone, I just kind of got lazy, I guess. So here I'm just, lily ponds, lily pads. As you can see, I had a crap ton of trouble with the lily pads because they're not flat, so you have to kind of try to get them to be flat, and it's just not fun. So, did it again here. I was going to add more in the other lakes, but honestly, I just couldn't be screwed, so I just dished that and decided to go on to more trees. Popular trees. Poplar. I don't know, the tall trees. I know you're supposed to have popular trees, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, in clusters. When I was young, some friends of ours lived near like a forest of them. It was just this forest of just trees that just poked straight up, and they're all in these really tight clusters, you know. Like, so I'm assuming that's how they go. Add some rocks in next to trees and stuff because that looks nice. I don't really know if that's contrast. It's just natural looking, so I did it. doing some more various stuff, such as adding mountains to the side of the map. To the side of the map we're looking a bit too bland, so I figured adding a bit more level around that area would make it look greater. So I was actually doing this that I made the greatest mountain I've ever made in Planet Coaster. You'll see that. As you can see, the middle rock in the center, it's kind of like, it's like a central point to Spyroxian Park land. So that's why I added it. You know, guests can look at it from the other side of the map and recognize it. I added this one in the corner with a little lake at the bottom, and I'm really proud of it. I thought that looked really nice with the sand. You can see in the daylight. Looks very natural, I hope. So all that kind of stuff, you know, just aesthetic for the guests. Added some more vines here, various places. Deleted some of that rock, there were way too many of them. All the general stuff you'd normally do. Made this rock a bit more rough looking around the edges. Rough and tough, and then did that around the entire map to add more kind of mini levels, so it just wasn't this flat plane that no one really likes. So the whole point of this episode is just to get like a canvas that's already set up and looking natural, so I can just build around it. You know, I'm not gonna try and edit it too much, or else it'll look. Yeah, it's a bit more of a challenge. It's easier to build on a flat land than it is on the land I've just created, so it'll make it a bit harder, even though it is sandbox mode. I intend to build the greatest land ever. So just finishing up some touches here, a few more textures around the place, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it, because it helps my channel, gets recommended to more people, and then, you know, I grow. Growing is always good. Be sure to subscribe if you want to be notified of all my latest videos coming out, but they get uploaded Wednesday, 6 o'clock AM. But if you're too lazy to type in my difficult channel name, then you can just click on your sub box. As always, hasta la vista.